Greetings to all in our family of believers. Today we wrap up this week's study on what it means to serve our Lord. Since Sunday, we have revisited teachings from the books of Matthew, Mark, Romans, and Joshua. Today's words from Micah 6:8 serve as the perfect capstone to this week's teachings. This verse's brevity in no way minimizes its importance. Quite the contrary. The words from Micah speak to what is fundamental to our ability to live in community as believers, let alone humans. Collectively, justice, mercy, and humility serve as the building blocks to the Wesleyan tenet of social holiness. The Reverend Dr. Susan Henry Crow, a leader in the United Methodist Church, speaks to this tenet's deep connection to our denomination with these words. Social holiness is unique to Methodism. United Methodists have a long commitment to social holiness. It's in our DNA. Methodists honor our calling to social holiness by meeting people where they are and walking their journeys with them. Attention to this calling calls out our awareness to the reality that this DNA, Dr. Henry Crow refers to, is not widely embraced by all in our 21st century secular society. The people of Israel and Micah are much like our populace today. By offering superficial sacrifices, they were hoping that this would appease God. However, the words in Micah speak clearly to what God is asking of them. He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. Changing the way we live requires work below the surface. With all of society wrapped up in racial and political divisions, not to mention the enormous footprint of the pandemic, how on a practical level do we demonstrate our commitment to serve our Lord? How do we demonstrate our commitment to this heart work? Personally, recent occurrences have served as optimal teaching moments for me to practice social holiness in life. My wife and I recently took possession of a short-term rental here in Cocoa Beach. The move here marked the first time in my entire 50 years of life where I was literally a new kid on the block. The aforementioned political division is all over our neighborhood. So instead of moving in and practicing knee-jerk animosity to those around us, we practiced radical hospitality, kindness, and justice. The rewards have been abundant. This new experience, being a new kid on the block, yet being met with kindness, reaffirmed to us the healing power of mercy and humility. We were given the benefit of the doubt by all we met, just as Jesus did to those who were different from him. I was reminded instantly that all my material possessions will eventually turn to dust, leaving my actions as the only way I have to represent my commitment to Jesus. Today, how will others see our commitment to practicing social holiness and justice, mercy, and humility when they look in our eyes?